morning, my kindergarten dolphins. It is so good to see you again. It's been a few weeks and we are in a brand new month, a brand new year. We're back to school. It's very exciting. So let's get started today with our morning meeting. And we're going to jump in right away with looking at our calendar. Now we have a brand new calendar for this year. So make sure you have your calendar mats out right now. We're going to have to fill in some new things here. So first of all, we're in a brand new month. We are in the first month of the year, which if we think of our months of the year song, January. That's it, we're already there. We are in the new month of January. So we want to write that at the top of our calendar mats, right at the top there. Now the next thing that we want to do is change the year. If you usually write the year next to your month, we're going to have to be writing a new year. We are no longer in 2020. We went through all of the months, all 12 of the months, if we think of the months of the year song, January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. We already went through all of those months in 2020. We're back to the start. Back to January, and we are in a new month, 2021. 2021. So we're not saying 2020 anymore. We're not saying 2020. 2021. 2021. That is the new year. Now the next thing we want to do is focus on putting some dates on our calendar. So we have had 5 days happen so far in January that we haven't been in school for. So we want to go ahead and put those on our calendar. I've got my numbers 1 through 5 here. I'm going to stick them on my calendar, and you can write 1 through 5 on your calendar. Now, we started the month of January on a Friday. So I'm adding my first day of January up here on a Friday. That's going to be the second to last box. So right up here on my top row, I'm adding my 1. It's on a Friday. Now what comes after 1? What is 1 more than 1? Easy peasy lemon squeezy, that's 2. You guys are all saying, so we know that already. And what's 1 more than 2? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's 3. There we go. So I'm going to add my 3 down on my next line here. So I had my 1 and my 2 on the first line because they were on a Friday and a Saturday. And now I'm back to my second line, adding my 3rd. 1 more than 3 is 4. 1 more than 4 is 5. And now we get to today. Now what is 1 more than 5? If we think about the number 5, what happens when we add 1 more? We get 6. Very good. So today is the 6th of January 2021. Now you might see I have some words written on my calendar. They're written pretty small. It might be kind of hard to see. But on the first day of the year, I wrote that it was New Year's Day. That is the day that we celebrated it becoming a new year. I also have some words on today's date because today is a special holiday in the church. It's called Epiphany, and today is the day that the wise men came to visit baby Jesus. Remember, all during the Advent season when we were preparing for Christmas, we heard about Mary and Joseph going on this journey to Bethlehem and baby Jesus being born in the manger. Well, he had some special visitors on January 6th, that's today, and they were the 3 wise kings who heard about the new Messiah coming and brought him some gifts. They brought him special gifts of gold and frankincense and myrrh. Those were really, really, really kind of fancy gifts back when Jesus was born. So that was something special that happened today on January 6th. Okay, now that we've heard about the date, I think we're ready to write it. Now you have in your last packet a new date card, and it has the month of January on it. So if we were writing today's date, we would write January, and we would use that number, the 6th, 2021. Now, when we're writing our new year, you're going to notice it's just the same way that we started writing 2020 with a 2 and a 0. But instead of writing another 2 and a 0, which would be another 20, we're writing 21. So don't forget that when you're writing the date this year. We can also use our number dates. Now, something cool about the month of January is it is the very first month. So when we're using our numbers to write the date, we're going to start with a 1. Now today is the 6th, so I have my 6. And then a 21 to show 2021. No more 20 to show 2020, so be careful about that. All right, now that we've finished with our date, I think we're ready to think about the other parts of our calendar. So I'm gonna get our days of the week out now. Our days of the week, we're gonna start with our song. So let's get our hands out. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the days of the week. We've got our hidden partners at 5 and 2, showing 7. So let's think about our days of the week. Now this is not a normal week. We had 2 days of vacation at the beginning of the week. So we weren't in school on Monday, and we weren't in school on Tuesday. So that means that today is Wednesday. Very good. So you can circle Wednesday on your mat, and I'm going to write that today is Wednesday. Now, if today is Wednesday, that means that yesterday was, the day before Wednesday was Tuesday. Very good. So yesterday was Tuesday. Now, since today is Wednesday, that means tomorrow will be Wednesday. Thursday. Very good. Tomorrow will be Thursday. Nice work, kindergarten. I think we're ready to look at our next part of our calendar, the weather. All right, let's sing our weather song together. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Tell me, kinder, what's the weather? What's the weather like today? Well, it's been pretty sunny. I think it's been pretty sunny out. And I think today it is also sunny out. But it hasn't been super hot. But it hasn't been super cold either. So I'm going to say that it's warm. Not too hot, not too cold. Been pretty nice out. Now before we do our journals today, I want to show you something new that we're going to be starting. We're going to be doing a letter and number of the day, just to keep us practicing our numbers and our letters. Alright, so first we're going to start by spinning our spinner wheel, and it's going to pick a letter of the day. And what we're going to do is we're going to practice writing that letter and thinking of something that begins with that letter. Then we're going to do the same thing with a number. So let's spin and see what we get. We got the letter K. So let's try writing the letter K. We got the number 6. So let's go back to our board and we will work on letter K and number 6. Now we haven't done letter K yet with our super kids, but we might know how to write it anyways. But we might still remember how to write it anyways. So let's just quickly review. When we write a letter K, we make a straight line down, and then we make a slanted line from the strawberry line into our straight line down, and a slanted line from the vanilla line out to the chocolate line. Just like this. Bloop, bloop. There's our uppercase K, and out. Now when we make a lowercase k, we do something very similar. We make a straight line down, and then we make our little slanted lines only from the vanilla line to the chocolate line. Bloop. Going in and out. Just like that. So let me do one more. Straight line down, slanted line in and out. Now K makes what sound? It makes the k sound, like in kick, or in karate, or in kangaroo. So I'm going to draw someone kicking a ball to show the letter K sound. Saying kick. and that is my letter K review of the day. Now we spun the number wheel and we got number 6. So for number 6, I'm going to think about my hidden partners today. I'm going to write my number 6 in my big circle in my number bond. Now what is one way that I can make hidden partners for number 6? What do you think? Remember that hidden partners are two numbers that we link up together that will equal the number 6. So what are two numbers that we can use to make number 6? Well, if I think about my 10 frame, I remember that we have 5 on top and 5 on the bottom. And to make 6, I would fill up my 5 on the top and then I would add 1 more on the bottom. So 5 and 1 are two numbers that I could use to make 6. 3 and 3, that's right, we could use 3 and 3. We could use 4 and 2. Or if we start with 6, we could use 6 and 0. So that's our quick number and letter review for today. So tomorrow we'll spin our wheel and get a new letter and a new number. While we do this part, you can always grab out your ice cream lines to write along with me. You can think of some things that begin with that letter, and you can use your number bond board and your 10 frames to come up with some hidden partners. These are great ways to keep practicing all those skills we've learned and make sure we don't forget any of it. Alright, our last part of morning meeting today, before my special shout outs for my Smarty Ants and Redbird, it's our journal. So make sure you get out your journal. We're back working in our normal journal. And today I want to hear about your Christmas break. I want to hear about what your favorite thing was that you did over holiday break. Maybe it was watching a movie. Maybe it was wrapping presents for people. Maybe it was having a special Christmas dinner with your family. Or maybe it was playing with some new things that you got, or maybe it was being able to share some fun moments, read some holiday books. I don't know, but I want to know what it was. So tell me, my favorite part of break was, and then fill in this blank here for your sentence and draw me a wonderful picture of your break. I cannot wait to read all about your holiday breaks. Alright, now it's time for a special Christmas break edition of my Smarty Ant and Redbird Awards. I want to give a huge shout out to these people who won these awards today because they were doing their Smarty Ants and Redbird even when they didn't have to because we were on break, and that is so awesome. So my first award is my Smart Ant Award, and it's going to go to Miss Camila. Camila built the most words, read the most stories, and got the most prizes in Smarty Ants over break. So amazing job, Camila. Because you were working on Smarty Ants over break, next week you're going to be our Star Student of the Week. So I can't wait to have you as our first Star Student of the Week. The next award goes to someone that I saw logged into Redbird last week. That is so awesome, and it is Miss Emma. Emma, I saw that you were working on Redbird over break, and that is so cool. So Emma, I'm going to have you be our Star Student of the Week after Camila. So not next week, but the week after. So congratulations to both these ladies, and thank you for working so hard over break. And to the rest of you, you now have an opportunity every day to earn a Smarty Ant or Redbird Award. So keep going, everyone, and I can't wait to see your progress.